In the beginning, there were two. And then came a third. And a fourth. And at last, we were five. We're gonna stick here for a little while. Today's episode is about two things that everybody loves, puppies and babies. The three smallest members of our family were a big part of the reason that we made the decision to move to the burbs, but along with all this lovely space come some safety concerns. So today I'm talking to a pet expert and a baby proofing expert about a few ways to make our happy home a more protected one. First stop, Max Tamara's 75th and Paws to chat with the owner about what I need to do to protect my two little fur balls. I used to bring my dogs to Yappy Hour, which is basically wine and dogs playing. It's really, really fun. But I moved my dogs from the city to the country, so I just wanted to ask you about, what are the major concerns when you move your dogs to the country and how to deal with them?
The top three concerns that I would be personally concerned about are barking, flea and tick issues, and then the issue of your dog trying to escape.
And run back to where they came from.
And run back to where they came from.
So clearly our house could use a little puppy proofing, but a fence is outside of our budget. So Kendrick and I came up with an inexpensive DIY solution, which is a dog run. This is a dog run. We just ran it from a wall to a tree, and you clip on a long leash, and presto, the dogs are safe and they can run about in the yard without going to the street or disappearing over hills and dales or whatever it is that they do. Next up, we're going to talk some ways to make our home safe for our 11-month-old. And this is baby expert James Hertenstein.
Hello.
Thank you for coming. Hello.
My pleasure.
So let me ask you, I feel like people get very nervous when it comes to baby proofing because you really want to do it perfectly, but it feels like there's so many hazards that you just have to put your home on lockdown.
You're so right, Jordan. Some people want to go to the extremes, and some people want to go on the whole low-key approach, which
Sure.
I'm an advocate of both. I come into the home and I evaluate what needs to be done, and I'll sort of guide you as to what needs to be installed, what needs to be addressed, either now or in the future.
There are certain things that everyone kind of already knows about, like the gates, locking up toxic chemicals, outlet covers. I have outlet covers.
Actually, I'm going to stop you right there. Those outlet covers we don't even use anymore. We no longer recommend using those outlet plugs, and the reason being is, let's say you have something plugged into a wall already.
Well, let's look. I have stuff plugged into the wall over here. And I would put one of these in if I unplugged it.
Right, and let's say if I pull this out, now you have an exposed outlet with no safety in place. Let me show you. So you actually use the plug itself to slide over, flip it over, use that, and plug it in. Now if a child were to come over, snapshot automatically.
That's much better. What is this that you're putting on my oven?
I just installed a oven door lock, and basically this is a very easy lock that stays on with an adhesive. Really simple, you slide over, pull up, easy access to the oven, you close it back, self-locking, and now a child can't open the oven door. We put this on so this piece of furniture can't tip over as well. Yes, getting into the oven is dangerous, but a child, if they were to open up this oven and stand on this lid, this could come toppling over and kill them. So as I look around the house, I'm gonna walk over to your change table. This looks like a nice solid piece of furniture, right?
Yes, I would not even think to anchor this.
Does your children like to play in this?
His favorite thing is actually opening the drawers and pulling everything out, which is super fun for me to pull everything
I like
out.
playing that game too, but you know what? When you open all these, this game is no longer a game, and and look at that piece of furniture that could tip over on your child. You need to go through your entire house and look at every little piece of furniture, whether you think it's dangerous or not. I mean, this is a changing table, for God's sake. It is meant for a baby, but yet this could be the same item that kills him.
You ready for the grand finale, John? You ready? Okay. And for the grand finale, we have a truly astounding display of talent and coordination, courtesy of Lucy and Virgil. Lucy, sit. Sit. That's it. That's all they got. Ta-da! But I love them anyway. Good girl.